guess what I'm sharing today? I'm gonna share a few books from my unread pile that have been piling over on my shelf for like years, generation, I don't know. So basically these books are some that gave me a feel that I would read them in 2020. Now thanks to lockdown, 2020 is nearly halfway done, and because of the lockdown I was stuck away from home, so I did not have access to my physical copies, my babies. The only thing I had access to were ebooks. So obviously my unread pile kept on increasing because I read all books that were not on my TBR. That was absolutely not on my TBR. But still I have set this goal for myself that there are some specific books that I'm going to definitely read before 2020 ends. So in this video I'm going to share those with you people. I don't know why I did that, it's just... So let's get to it. Also a disclaimer before I start this video, I do not know anything about these books because I'm in a habit of not reading reviews or blurb before I pick up a book, because I just feel that after reading a blurb, it takes away the excitement of the book. Like at least half of the excitement. The first book that I'm going to share today is Gone with the Wind. Now definitely this book does not need an introduction. This is considered as one of the most favorite and famous love story written ever. Though I'm not a fan of love stories, but this is something that I'm looking forward to reading. Obviously it's this thick and obviously it's secondhand. You can see the yellow edges, so I just want to read this. Also, it has got a beautiful cover. And something fell. Shit. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be my first priority of reading this. So the next book that I am looking forward to reading is Blue Shoes and Happiness. Now I have no idea what this book is about. It says that it is something related to detective agency. The only reason I want to pick up this book is because it has got blue shoes in it. So I'll read it and I'll tell you people what it is about. Yeah, so second book. So the next book is Throne of Glass. Now this was gifted to me by Sharda and she loves reading fantasy, so she has suggested me this read and I really want to read this book fast so that she can gift me other books of this series. So that's why I need to read it first to know whether I'm going to love this series or not. Otherwise I'm not going to waste her money. So yeah. Okay, so the next book is The Night Circus. Now this book is something related to again fantasy and I don't know, something magical, I hope. I was attracted to this book because of its cover and also because of the name, The Night Circus. I don't know why, it just gave me a vibe, a feeling that I really need to have this book and read this book. Now I know this book has got like a mixed review. Some people like it, some people don't. But I'm going to give it a try, hoping that I will love it because I love the name and the cover. So I really need to love the book as well. Really high expectations with this. Really high. Okay, so the next book is a bit chill. It's BFG. Now, I know the movie became extremely famous. Also, I love Roald Dahl. His books like Matilda and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory are some most loved books. So why not BFG? And I got hold of this copy, so why wait? The next book is Antony and Cleopatra. Now, the last Shakespeare that I read was, I guess, in 2017. It was Merchant of Venice, and it has become such a long time since I read a Shakespeare. And there was a time when I loved reading it because our schools had those plays and stuff, and actually that was the only thing that was near to classic. So, and I enjoyed absolutely enjoyed reading it, though many people in my section didn't. But oh my god, I hope they are not watching this. But I really look forward to reading this because I have not read it, like not even heard anything about it. I mean, obviously I've heard the name but not the story. But this is something that I have zero idea about, so I look so forward to reading it. Also, I love the cover, and I got this from, I guess, Booktuber? No, I didn't get it from Booktuber. Sorry, it was from Load the Box. Not Lock the Box, Load the Box. Okay, so the next book is Kipling's India. This book is a collection of short stories and poems by Kipling, and this was in my TBR for really long, like for at least, if I'm not wrong, at least for 5-6 years. I finally got hold of this book last year during Flipkart sale, and well, so I think, like, just read it and take it off your TBR. That's the main aim here. Next book that I'm going to pick up is Cold as Death. This was given to me by Chatra, and I'm definitely sure it's some kind of thriller because the name and the cover suggests it. I have no idea about this. I have zero idea about this author or the book. And because it's thriller, so definitely I'm not even going to read the blurb. I'm not going to tell you what the blurb is because there are chances that I might even know the climax in the first 2 chapters, which I hate. And I really want to read it because she suggested it very much. So, and she literally said that she hopes that I like it. So I'm not going to destroy it for her or for me. So yes, fingers crossed. So the next book that I desperately want to finish before 2020 is Tender in the Night. Now, this is another book that Sharda gifted to me. Actually, it was more like I forced her to buy this for me. I don't know, somebody on Instagram was unhauling her books, and I just... It's Fitzgerald. I cannot stop myself from reading him. The Great Gatsby, obviously everybody knows, it's such a famous book, and the movie. So I'm really looking forward to reading this because it is, I guess, way thicker than Gatsby. So also Gatsby is one of my favorite. It's so nice. It's so nice that it hurts me. It's so nice. So I hope I get that same feeling with this book. Such a high expectation from this. The next book is The Master of Ballantrae. This is by R.L. Stevenson. The only book from R.L. Stevenson that I have read is, I guess... Let me Google.
Few moments later, 1 eternity later, 3 days later, 12 seconds later, 3:28 a.m., 8:01 p.m. the next day.
The kid... I'm sorry, I just remembered. R.L. Stevenson has written Kidnapped. How can I forget this? I have a book also. Wait, I want to show you guys that book because I have Kidnapped. And I want to show that book to you guys because... Wait, let me find it. It's somewhere on my shelf. Right.
Few moments later.
Yeah. It's an old book. Like really old. It's fragile. I don't even let my dad touch it. It's that fragile. See, it has got a beautiful illustration. How can I forget that R.L. Stevenson has written Kidnapped? Look at this. So yeah. So I read Kidnapped when I was in 8th or 9th. My dad gifted me the book. Not this, obviously. This I got from Booktuber. He gifted me another book which was brand new, and I really loved it. Actually, it's my father that got me into classics this much. The complete blame goes on him that I love classics. So yeah. So after Kidnapped, I saw this book when... I'm going to name her again. Sharda was in the... when Sharda went to Booktuber in Bangalore, and me and Pookie literally forced her to go. She was not ready and we literally forced her to go, and then we made her video call us during the time she was there. And that is when I got my eyes on this and I just wanted it. Like, I needed it. So now that she gifted me this, she's literally after my life. Like, she's literally after my life to read all the books that she has given me. So basically now I realize that half of the books that I want to read before 2020 ends were gifted to me by Sharda. Well, so here is where the video ends. Wait, no, it doesn't end. There's one more book, which is Paltu Babu Road by Phanishwarnath Renu. And my mom has suggested me this book, so there are chances that this is the next book that I'm going to pick up after I finish reading the 10 different books that I'm currently reading. So yeah, this is most probably going to be my next read. And with this ends the series of books, the number of books from my shelf. Thankfully, from my shelf, I guess I have named at least 10 books. Please, there be 10 books. So yeah, so these were the dash number of books that I really want to read before 2020 ends. Please pray for me because I really want to tick off the books from my unread pile, because my mom is not going to let me buy new books until and unless I at least 50%. And it's really difficult task. So this was all for today's video. I hope we meet again soon. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, share this video amongst your friends. Also, do not forget to subscribe us. And till then, please take care. See you soon, people. Peace out.